Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. You guys requested it, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. The good and bad of all the seasons so far, at least the first 6 of Fear the Walking Dead. Okay guys, this is going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This one is going to be doing the good and bad of all the seasons of Fear the Walking Dead, leading up to the return of Fear the Walking Dead Season 7. You guys suggested it, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, of course, we're going to go ahead and talk about the good and bad of Seasons 1 to 6. Just like the Walking Dead video, like we did a couple days ago, I am not going to be including the season that is currently airing because, well, the season's not completed, and I want to definitely give it a chance, you know, to finish, and dear God, give us some good episodes in Season 7. So, because honestly, if I tried to go ahead and say some nice things about Season 7, I would have a very, very hard time. So, okay. Now, this is a type of show, unlike Walking Dead, I find myself always finding something good. There's always something great about every single season. Yes, 7 and 8 even have some great stuff in them. You know, Fear, this video is going to be a little bit more difficult. So, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can kind of talk about here when it comes to good things. Bad things, I've got that covered. But good things, yeah, we'll see what we can do. So, Season 1. Okay, so the good and bad of Fear the Walking Dead Season 1. Okay, the best thing is that for the very first time in the Walking Dead universe, we actually saw the outbreak. That is one thing I really enjoyed. Also, I really enjoyed the Nick storyline in Season 1. I actually did. I thought it was really cool how they just don't believe him, even though it's really out there, and they don't know how to handle the dead, and they're just kind of they're not sure how to handle it. And also, the Season 1 finale was also a very, very good episode. Now, the bad of Season 1, oh my God. Honestly, Alicia was annoying as hell. The whole Chris stuff, her and Chris smashing bottles in that house and all this crap, just awful. The military as villains, I did not find to be that exciting, to be honest. I did not really enjoy them all that much. And Ophelia was not exactly my kind of character. The Andy guy, did not like him too much either. And Liza, did not like her too much. So I'd say Season 1 is pretty, you know, even when it comes to good and bad. Season 2, so the good and bad of Season 2, I would say the good is probably these Travis and Chris storyline that they took those two on in the back half of the season. How Chris is just, you know, really not listening to Travis. Travis, you know, at this point kind of, you know, feels like his son is a lost cause. And, you know, obviously we see the death of Chris and Travis beat those two guys to death and, you know, all that stuff. I just thought all of that was really, really great. I also enjoyed seeing the Abigail and Strand's character develop throughout that season. I thought that was really good. Thought that was some really good stuff there. And then the bad of it, while we all fall down, episode 2, that episode was absolutely ridiculous. And one of the main things about Season 2 that's bad, every single episode they like to introduce a new villain. And by like an episode or two, they move on. Like they just move on. Like it's like, focus on a villain for once. Like that's why I don't like Season 2, is because they're all over the place. Like, there's no overall villain of that season, you know? And I hate that. I can't stand stories that have, oh, one episode, this is your villain. One episode, this is your villain. It's like, what's the point here? Give me an actual threat that I can follow throughout the generic, you know, the general story of the season. Because, to be honest, you're just getting all these generic villains. You know, you're getting, you know, Connor, and you're getting all this, you know, stuff. Also, Nick really ticked me off that season. Leaving Madison like an idiot. Leaving the entire family, the only family he's got left, to what? Go out there and march with the dead? Like, how dumb can you be? Honestly, Season 2 has a lot of dumb stuff. Like I said, I like the Travis and Chris dynamic, but aside from that, you got a bad season there. I'm sorry. I know people are about to attack me for that because that season gets so much praise. I am not the biggest fan of Season 2. Just going to put that out there. Season 3. Okay, Season 3. Now, this is one of the more higher quality seasons of Fear the Walking Dead. Season 3, what do I like about it? What's the good of that season? The premiere, really, really good. Eye of the Beholder, a lot of great action and stuff. Troy easily being the best part of this season. Love his character. The return of Daniel was absolutely phenomenal. Loved his character that season. Walker as a villain there in the first half. I mean, oh my God. Very crazy character. Really like what they did with Jeremiah as well too. He was just a piece of crap, but such a good piece of crap. Like, he was actually a really good character. I think that in terms of kind of the rest of the season, Brother's Keeper, that was a big one. Also, the way that they handled Ophelia's death was really sad, and Proctor John and the Proctors and everything they did there, that was also just a fantastic storyline there that they had. Wish they would have continued with it, because Proctor John was actually a good villain. And then the bad of that season, and the number one thing that's the worst about that season, they kill too many characters. Travis, Jeremiah, which Jeremiah's is not that bad, but Travis, Jeremiah, friggin' Jake, Ophelia, friggin' Troy, like, Lola, all these people, like, it gave me a headache after a bit. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, after a bit, I'm sitting there and I'm like, where's our cast? Like, by the end of season 3, you had like Madison, Alicia, and Strand. Those are the only ones that were getting away on that raft. Nick was gonna sacrifice himself. Like, there was barely any characters. That's the biggest flaw with season 3, is that they killed too many characters, and it just was a total mess. Also, Walker's character, his character Kalataka, went to crap by the back half of the season. He was like the scary dude at first, and then randomly in the back half, he flinches at like a zombie. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing here? I thought he was supposed to be something scary, something, fearsome. And yeah, I get it. He moved into the ranch. You got to make him one of us type of thing. But my God, he turned into a sissy. Like, let's just say he turned into an absolute sissy. So I don't know. Not a big fan of that. But that season, it is overrated, I will say that much. But I do think it's one of the better quality seasons of Fear. I do see both sides, good and bad of that season. Season 4, oh my God, how much time do we have? So, the good of Season 4, Morgan, John Dory. John is a really great character. Althea, to start, I thought she was good, but kind of got pretty bad later on. The Vultures as a storyline, I actually did enjoy. I thought they were a pretty good set of villains there for the first half. Thought that was good. Laura was a good episode. Nick's death was actually shocking, but I actually do like the way they did it. It was unexpected and well done. As well as some of the some of the stuff with Morgan there, John, their friendship. Some of that stuff is pretty good. But then let's talk about the bad, because there's a lot more of that. What they did with Madison, absolutely horrible. What they did with Martha, absolutely disgraceful. Sarah and Wendell, awful characters. Freaking, where else can I go with this? Like, there's an episode about crocodiles being a threat. I think I've said enough right here. Friggin' Charlie surviving and acting like she's just the most innocent person in the world. Guys, no. Season 4, it ain't awful. I like portions of the first half, but for the most part, you're looking at a bad season. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Season 5. Okay, good and bad of season 5. The good, I would actually say, is the first few episodes. I actually like the first few episodes. I like Alicia in those first few episodes. I thought she was a freaking badass. I'm going to say it. For once, I thought Alicia was really, really awesome that season. The Dwight crossover, amazing. Really like the way they did that episode with John and June, and how it parallels him trying to find Sherry and what John went through to find June. And yeah, really good stuff there. Daniel's return initially was good, and then kind of went downhill. CRM being involved kind of fell flat, but I did like the concept there a little bit. I liked some of the stuff they did with, some of our survivors trying to get back home. Logan was good to start, I would say. And, everything started pretty darn decent, and then this is when the crap comes in, right? You get the camera episodes, Althea and Isabel, just, oh my God, man, so cringe, man. They did not have good chemistry on screen. I'm sorry, but they really didn't. And I mean the actors, too. I just don't think it really made that much sense. Also, the kids being an absolute idiots. Alicia fake out, them somehow getting the plane fixed somehow. I don't know how the frick that would even ever be possible. The frickin' West character did not enjoy. Rabbi Jacobs didn't enjoy. Logan went to crap. Virginia was ridiculous, and that stupid fake out cliffhanger. Honestly, That season is so bad, man. It's so bad. And then finally, season 6. So the good is season 6. The end is the beginning. The key, some of that, Ranger stuff there was really good in that first half of the season. Some of the bottle episodes are actually pretty good there in the first half. And I did like the holding, and I thought JD was also a good episode for John Dory. Now, the bad, the episode 6 at the oil fields, awful episode there. The freaking Ed character in episode 7, and, the death of Jenny, the way they did that, really cringe. The Daniel stuff, what they did to the Daniel character in Dreams was a bad one. Mother was a freaking joke. And then the nuke stuff, and just, oh my god. And then, well, you think I wasn't going to forget it? The worst part of that season, what the hell they did to John Dory, man. Honestly, I don't know what the hell that even was, to be honest with you. That character, just such a good character, and they killed him in such an awful way. Honestly, I still say the show was never the same after they did what they did with him. Honestly, we have not gotten a true solid episode since then. And it really shows. So there is the good and bad of Fear the Walking Dead. Let me know, what do you think is the good and bad of each season? Do you think that there's actually a season that's fully good? Because I hate to say it, I'm watching this season and I'm watching these episodes and I'm like, bro, there is not a true fully good season, flawless season of Fear the Walking Dead. And then when I look at the main show, I'm like, there's tons of flawless seasons in there. I mean, my God, they're not all flawless, but a lot of them are really freaking good. It just shows the quality of Walking Dead and then Fear the Walking Dead. Absolutely, crazy stuff. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching the video. Write your comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, click the subscribe button to tune up with some of the videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Follow Dan's Walking View, from guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for the video for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?